Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people?
Well, if you're in Oregon, I may have some good news for you. Now, as of May the 18th, 2017, Oregon eases birth certificate changes for trans people. Now, the bill was signed into law by Governor Kate Brown today will make the progress simpler and cheaper and more private. Now, Oregon's Kate Brown, the national first and only out bisexual governor, is helping to keep the state in the forefront of the LGBT progress. Today signing a law making it easy for transgender Oregonians to revise the name and gender on their birth certificate. Under the new law, House Bill 2673A, trans people with Oregon birth certificate will be able to make the changes simply by filling out a form rather than posting a public notice in the county clerk office and going to court, making the process easier and more private while greatly reducing the cost. Now, Oregon is only the second state to put such procedures into place. Now, California was the first one back in 2014. Oregon law will go into effect as of January the 1st. Now, many transgender Oregonians fear being publicly outed as a form of having sensitive, sensitive medical and personal information disclosed on them on current court processes, says Nancy, a co-executive director of the LGBT group Basic Right Oregon, in the press release. They had to post the names change and public bulletins board, sometimes answering personal medical questions in an open court, and this is a real barrier. Having a revised birth certificate will then ease the process of changing names on driver's license, insurance cards, and other documents. Transgender Oregon's consistent report about harassment, discrimination, and even violence when they have the IDs that don't match their gender. And Amy said that the basic rights of Oregonians, other than executive director of the same release. Now, Nora Booker, one of the several people who offered testimony in favor of HB 2673A. I grew up in Corvallis, a pretty small town where trans people in the small community face extra challenges, she said in a press release. And we may know that we're different, but may not have the daily lives as provided as example to make it much more sense. Now, further, in the small community, everyone is under close scrutiny. Your life is inherent publicity. Your life is inherently public because everyone is aware of everyone. This makes it more terrifying in facing a post of names and gender publicity in the face of hearing in the open court. Now, folks in the small community, like in my hometown, have particularly compelled needs for more private pathways. Now, the new law will also lower the cost of the process significantly. It will entitle administrative costs expected to run just $65 compared to hundreds of dollars typically incurred to complete required paperwork, such like thousands more than applicants often face to hire a lawyer. Now, also reported that because of very barriers, only 10% transgender Americans have identity matching their identity according to 2015 surveys by the National Service of Transgender Equality. Oregon is one of the most progressive states in the nation of the LGBT, with a law banning discrimination based on sexual orientation, gender identity, a ban in which is used conversation therapy on minors and administrative policies adopted by various state departments to prevent anti-trans discrimination in healthcare, insurance, education. However, HB 2673A is the first stand-alone piece of trans-supported legislation passed in the lawmakers and signed by the governor. So this is good news in reference to this. Basically, you don't have to go through so much discrimination if you live out there. It's good news for you. So thanks, Origin. And the thing about it, let's just hope it gets on, where people can live their life in their authentic way without so much scrutiny. So thank you, Governor Kate Brown, for making people's lives a lot more easy and try to pave a way for people so they don't have to go through so many negative things in life. And I want to hear your comments, and I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Cast 3. Until we meet again.